This movie tells a story about a world-weary detective who is hired to investigate the murder of a West Point cadet. Made difficult by the cadets' code of silence, he enlists one of their own to help unravel the case, a young man the world would come to know as Edgar Allan Poe. First of all, this movie is visually appealing as the cinematography is very good. The movie builds the gothic horror atmosphere very well, that able to successfully transport the audience into its eerie world. Unfortunately, the story is really boring. It's a clever idea on paper to present a slow burn whodunit movie. Unfortunately, the execution leaves much to be desired. It lacks bite as the movie is hobbled by a dependence on basic ideas and inspirations, which leads to nowhere but bland artistry. This is really the story of two men, which is painstakingly dour, sluggish, restrained, and slow-moving. The movie is suffocatingly somber and static. To make it worse, the movie simply isn't that compelling as a mystery. It's a chore to try and get to the point where everything finally makes sense and all is revealed. It becomes clear early on who's deeply involved in the murders as well. The fantastic mood quickly stagnates thanks to the hollowness of the story and very slow pacing. The storytelling is really hackneyed, where red herrings and exposition abound. The movie is largely dialogue-driven, explain most of what's going on instead of showing it, and it proves to be one of the film's major weaknesses. This tendency is particularly frustrating in the film's later stages, as it's pretty much full of dumping information on the audience, which is downright patience testing. To make it worse, for much of its runtime, this movie is a humorless slog. The movie's score is uninspired, and even the dependable Christian Bale seems to be sleepwalking through his role. The movie delivers a few choice surprises late in the game. However, it's so silly that it strains credibility. The over-the-top ending feeling less like a culmination that the film has been building up to than a rug pull intended solely as a shock to the audience. Overall, this movie is a major disappointment. We do not recommend this movie at all.